Please everyone sit down now. For show and tell, we have a special guest, kids. Please welcome Dr. Ray. And he is a military Marine. There's no account for active service in the army. Ready for the assault as I approach into action. Bringing an assembly of ammunition. Attacking with my automatic, causing demolition. Ejecting and unloading full metal jackets straight in your face. My thumb is then placed on the back strap of my weapon, ballistically bumping out buckshots, leaning on the bench rest, showing no interest. There's a zero chance of survival becoming a Marine. No in between, overdose on dopamine, covered by grief from the war scene. Taking it back home, it will never leave you alone. Dispensing blanks over my shoulder, it's smoking up, my clothes begin to smolder. It's burning up my armor, causing major dramas. I was born with the caliber to deliver, any other man would shiver. I'm choking on the clip, suppressing the cylinder. My shots are on fire and I'm shooting up your tires. Double action dampeners are reducing the noise, discharging drastically, ejecting some duds. I'm an expert marksman with the exploding bullet, destroying anything inside. Straight up good night. I talk to my rifle from the firing pin to my forearm. The firearm is fed, you're in my line of sight, you're dead, and should have kept that helmet on your head. Gripping my gun, going against the grain, I grit in my heels, the hammer block is on lock. Sneak past the barbed wire as I hang fire. I admit my weapon, it's a therapy session. Igniting on impact and rounds are so intense. Burning bodies, there's no smelling of incense. It's knocking you around, you cannot comply. Inflicted with the pain and you lost one eye. My machine gun magazine is misfiring, the mainspring is failing, so I'm pulling out my machete to manually, magnificently murder any man. There's a zero chance of survival becoming a Marine. No in between, overdose on dopamine, covered by grief from the war scene. Taking it back home, it will never leave you alone. It's basically a notorious nightmare to open up your eyes, discharging fire to neutralize. It's becoming my obsession, delivering oppression. I'm shaking and sometimes I am praying to God, dispersing the prone position, shoulder fire, stimulating from the smell of my pump action propellant. Crawl away in fear on your belly as you're doing a dive, trying to survive, you're not gonna make it out alive. My revolver is my problem solver, reloading the temp as my hands start to boil. I'm bringing the stock spray and wrecking your day. My index finger is a telescopic trigger. Victory and violence, you're so deaf from the crossfire, all you hear is a silence.